And a very good morning to everybody. Here I am again at Caulfield Junction, and this time I'm waiting for a VLine regional train to take me down to Traralgon. The reason I'm going to Traralgon is to take a look at the new Traralgon Station, which has been redeveloped as part of the Gippsland Line Revival Project. My train for Traralgon is scheduled to arrive at 9:41, and it's about a 2-hour journey, just over a 2-hour journey to get down to Traralgon. So let's see what happens. My VLine Vlocity train has safely brought me to Traralgon Station. It now heads eastwards towards Sale, which is its ultimate destination today. Before I take you to explore the station, I must now first find some lunch, because I'm starving. I found a burger shop a few doors down from the station entry, so I popped in there and got a burger with the lot. Well, it wasn't the best burger I've ever had, but I was hungry. The station has been redeveloped with this rather strange shopping centre which surrounds it on both sides and extends from the platform to the car parking area. Let's go inside and take a look around. I am always impressed by PTV signage. And don't do any of these things. You have been warned. This must be a leftover from the days of COVID. On the right hand side as you go in, there are staff offices, a seating area and a customer service counter. And now friends, it's time for the toilet tour. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. First up we have a mirror mounted as usual above the basin. The basin is operated by pressing the knob, and after a while it cuts off automatically. The water is cool but not cold. There is a sharps container on the left for those who like sticking needles into their arm. There is a 2-person urinal for people who like to go to the bathroom in pairs, and 2 WCs for those who need to sit down, and a very efficient hot air hand dryer. That toilet is clean and in good working order. Now let's go out to the platform. The notice board says, don't forget to tap on at the start of your journey. So behind me is the line back to Melbourne. And behind me now is the line which goes through Sale to Bairnsdale. The platform has a canopy above and there is plenty of wooden seating. Next we come to the PSO office, which are like the railway police. Their job is to patrol the stations and trains. They help to keep the passengers safe and secure. The staircase and lift towers and the diagonally placed overpass. I found out that platform 2 is not currently in use as it is under refurbishment. Here is a detailed view of the underside of the overpass. I'm not sure if this is unfinished or is an architectural statement. Let's go and take a closer look at the lifts and the staircase. The lift lobby is very spacious and offers direct access to both the platform and the outside. Let's try out these lifts.
Going up. Doors closing. Concourse. Doors opening.
And the upper lobby opens directly onto the overpass. Here's a view showing how light and airy the lobby is. Landscaping and entry path to the lift tower from above. Here's a view of the stairs which go down to platform level. Note the perforated metal sheeting to the balustrades. Everything is very grey. So let's take a walk over the tracks using this overpass. The overpass is lined both sides from floor to ceiling with perforated metal sheeting. There are several passenger information displays and clocks along the walkway. There is no chance of getting an elevated view of the station from this overpass. Here are a couple of close-up views of the perforated metal sheeting. In fact, it's very much like what I imagine a prison would be. And everything is grey, so very, very grey. And don't do any of these things. And the overpass takes us to the other service tower, whereas the other bank of lifts, and also the steps down to the other platform. And the overpass leads us into the upper lift lobby on the opposite side of the station. Here's an overhead view from the stair balustrade of the landscaping and the car park below. Please, no smoking. Here's the important sign which I totally failed to read. It's very simple. Don't touch anything. Let the lift do the work for you. Don't touch that button. These lifts are very interesting. They are actually contactless lifts. So there are sensors which pick up when somebody is approaching the lift, and the doors will open and allow them to get in, and then the lift will take them down to the ground floor. So let's try it out and see what happens. Okay, the lift knows I'm here. It's opened the door for me. And it is automatically taking me down to
Platform. Doors opening.
down to platform level. Very good. There's a car park on this side with some trees and some landscaping done to it. There are also 8, you can count them. 8 parking spaces for wheelchair passengers. So this is the original weatherboard station building, I would say. Here's a good view of the lift and staircase tower from the other side of the road. This is the shot for the video thumbnail. And here's a classic example of how not to frame a shot. This side of the station is equipped with 2 banks, each of 5 bicycle storage positions. That means up to 20 bikes can be locked up here. Landscaping outside the station. Plenty of seating. And here's an entry point just adjacent to the wheelchair parking spots. Let's go in. Well, that didn't work because that door is not operating. So let's go back to the autonomous lifts. Yep, spotted me straight away. In I stand.
Doors closing.
Not pushing any buttons.
Concourse. Doors opening.
I love these lifts. I could play with them all day. No access from this side. So it looks like the platform this side is not operating today. I can't find an entry into it. Let's take the steps up to the overpass and see what's happening on the other side. Look at the detail of these bolts. And also on the other side. So according to this sign, my train back to Melbourne is in 24 minutes time. Looking east down the platform for my train. There is plenty of seating, overhead canopies, rubbish bins, and passenger information displays and clocks. Here's the hearing loop position for those who know how to use that technology. There's a 3-car Velocity train set waiting on the siding. So one of the passengers kindly explained to me that platform number 2, the one on the other side of the tracks, is currently being refurbished, so it's not operational at the moment, and that's why we couldn't access it. So I think I've just about seen everything here at Traralgon Station, and it's about 20-minute wait now for my train back to Melbourne. And just for fun, here's a view down Bin Alley. So what do I think of Traralgon Station? Well, it's a nice quiet little station. It has an imaginative foot overpass with 4 lifts to give access from the disabled wheelchair car park area to the platform areas, with the very interesting contactless lifts. I like those. It has several toilets. It has a customer service office, and it has both indoor and outdoor waiting areas, plenty of seating on the platform, nice bit of landscaping around the station, which will look a lot better when the plants mature. All in all, I think it's a credit to the Gippsland Rail Revival Project. As I may have mentioned, Traralgon is in Mikey Zone 12/13, which is the end of the Mikey Zone jurisdiction, which means if you are travelling further down the line towards Sale or Bairnsdale, you will need a paper ticket. Comfort-wise, on the Velocity trains, the trip here from Caulfield was about just over 2 hours, and just over 2 hours is about as long as I would want to sit in the seats. They are comfortable seats, but I think 2 hours is about the maximum you would want to sit in them. If I take a trip down to Bairnsdale one time and stay the night in Bairnsdale, that'll be about a 3.5 hour journey. which I think is stretching the friendship with these particular seats in the Vlocity car, in the Vlocity train. Thank you for coming with me on this trip to Traralgon Station, the refurbished Traralgon Station. I hope you find it enjoyable and also informative. You know, if you were to click on that subscribe button, that would let me know that you enjoyed the video and encourage me to make more for your viewing pleasure. So go ahead and subscribe. You know you want to.